So what made you guys want to sign to a major at that time? Was it like a big advance? Was it like just a different opportunity?
I just felt like it was go time. Like, you know, like when everything's kind of working in your favor, like you already got a hit record out. Um, you know, when you got Linkin Park behind you, you know, people that we essentially kind of grew up with. So we trusted them, uh, you know, as opposed to like somebody we didn't know, you know. And we just thought that this was our best shot, you know, and then we put out a new Styles of Beyond record, and then the Fort Minor shit would translate into some Styles of Beyond success. But that didn't happen, but whatever. That was the plan anyway.
Right. In 2007, you guys put out Razor Tag, which was a mixtape hosted by DJ Green Lantern. But then it also became an EP too, right? Like a couple of the songs.
Well, I don't know. Maybe. Like, I don't know. I don't recall that.
Well,
you could be right.
Okay, so you guys end up leaving Machine Shop in 2008. You guys became frustrated after having finished the album for a while, and neither Machine Shop or Warner was really pushing it at that time.
Right.
So were you guys having talks with Mike or the label regarding the release? Like, what's going on? Like,
I mean, what really happened is like record labels will randomly fire 400 people.
Mm-hmm.
So the people that were there when we signed were no longer there. And these are people that really liked us and, you know, they were behind us. But once they changed out the staff, like you had to reintroduce yourself to a whole bunch of people that didn't really know or didn't really even care about Styles of Beyond. And at that point, we're like 2 years removed from the success of Fort Minor. So, you know, if you don't act quick, you know, you'll miss your window. And that's kind of what happened. We missed our window.
Yeah, because ideally after Fort Minor, like you guys should have came out like pretty soon after, right? And bank off the success of that.
Well, here's the thing. So we kind of did, like we were kind of ready to go. So then the Transformer movie comes out, and we had a song called Second to None.
Right. I remember that.
Had Mike Shinoda on it. This song was a banger. Like this shit could have been big. And Transformer movie came out through Warner Brothers anyways. So we're on the soundtrack. The song got Shinoda on it. We're just coming off of Remember the Name. I suggested, yo, let's put this out for a single, do a video. We could maybe use the fucking movie budget or something, you know, to make a real big video out of this. And they were like, nah. And at that point, I was like, oh, that's a wrap, dude. Like, if you don't want to do this with this big ass record, like this is the biggest record we have off our new album. If you're not willing to do that for us, then I want to leave because you guys ain't really behind us like that.
And it should have been like, not even a thought. Why wouldn't you guys do that? That should have been in the fucking trailer too of the movie or something. You know what I mean? Like, cause like, it's like you're washing one hand with the other. Like, it's like really helping the whole thing, all ways of it, you know?
Yeah. It was a no brainer to me. I was like, let's do this. And they were just like not into it. So I was like, oh, okay, I see where we're going here. At this point, that would be like my second or third record deal. So I was like, oh, I've seen this fucking play before. Like, we got to get out of here.
Right. And like you were saying before, like, you know, the new people that came in, they weren't there with you guys every step of the way as you're creating the album and getting like little updates and stuff. So they're not invested the same way that the people that were there watching the process happen as well. Right.
Right. No, they don't really care. They're already on to the next one.
Right. So you guys ended up being able to leave with your album.
Yeah.
Right. And was there any animosity towards Mike when you guys left?
Not from my end. And you know, Mike, I think had a hand in getting us released with our album.
Right.
So, that's cool. It is what it is, man. Like, he's not responsible for our lives. There is shit that we could have done better that we didn't. On my last album, Thanks for the Memories, I have a song called I Did It to Myself.
Right.
And
That's what I was just about to ask you about too.
It talks about that situation. So a lot of it was our fault. Some of it was their fault. Some of it was our fault. I mean, that's just the way shit goes, though. Like, whatever. Like, he's not responsible for me. He's not my daddy. So, I don't have any hard feelings towards him.
So you guys end up leaving and you guys get to keep the album and everything, but it takes a while before you guys end up even putting out that album. What is the hold up during that time? Was it because you started working on the project with Scoop and Apathy?
No, the thing is just we didn't really care. Like, that album for us was dead. It was old, and it kind of just carried bad memories. So,
got you.
It was dated at that point, we thought. The only reason we put it out is because Self-Titled convinced us to, and he helped us put it out. So he was like, yo, I'll help you do it. You can put it out through Demigodz label, whatever. And he was like, it's just fucking sitting there doing nothing. You might as well put it out. I was like, all right, well, you're probably right. Let's just throw it out there.
And you guys changed the name of the title, right? Because the album was originally named what? Rocket?
Rocket Surgery. Yeah. No, this is a title we were floating around, but it was always Reseda Beach. By the time we were on Warner Brothers, it was Reseda Beach, but it was just Rocket Surgery was one of the titles we were floating around.
So yeah, in 2012, you guys finally released Reseda Beach, and you put it out on Dirty Version Records, which is Apathy and Self-Titled's label. Now, how do you feel that the album was received at that point?
I have no idea. I wasn't paying attention. Like, to me, it didn't really matter. We were just throwing it out there. Like, I wasn't looking for a good response. I wasn't waiting. I wasn't holding my breath, waiting for someone to be like, oh, you killed that shit. It had bad memories attached to it, so I didn't really care. And I don't think it got much of reception anyway. No,
the stuff I read about it, people seem pretty happy about it. They said that, it was worth the wait from the people the reviews that I read.
All right. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.